Good afternoon from TNT Ballpark in Harrow, Oklahoma, where you can see the weather conditions are much different than earlier in the day, where it's now raining. Not as hard as it was a few minutes ago, but nonetheless, there hasn't been any lightning, so we are going to continue on. We're just waiting for the umpires to come to the field so we can get started and get this elimination bracket game going between Oklahoma Drive and Oklahoma Regulators. This game's scheduled to start at 1:30, so we still have a few minutes to go. Presume that Regulators would be the visiting team in this contest due to them being the 2 seed and having lost to Drive earlier in this tournament. The winner of this contest gets to play the winner of Bombers X and OK Vipers. Bombers X just annihilated Oklahoma Athletics 2012 by a score of 11-0. Included a 2-run home run over the fence by one of their players, so they did get a bomb in. But the winner of this game has a 5:15 contest, and from there it would be win until you're done. The loser is going home. So that's what's at stake here in the elimination bracket. And we're glad you're joining us here on Mother's Day from wherever you are. You can see right now that some of the players are coming out and sliding on the turf. And I think they think it's like a slip and slide, but I don't think so yet. It hasn't rained that much. So we'll take this break with you here as we wait for umpires to get in. And we'll be back with you shortly. This is Oklahoma Drive Softball. Well, we're waiting word here, but it's the rumor going through the fields right now is that because of the amount of rain that's come through in the last 20 minutes, this is about to be canceled. So we're awaiting word to see whether or not this is true or not. If so, Drive will end this tournament with a 2-1 record. Having beaten Regulators. One thing to note about the Regulators, this is not a USSSA sanctioned event. The last time we faced them outside of this tournament, it was a USSSA sanctioned event. Both Regulators and Oklahoma Drive are in 14C. We're getting a sounds like we just got a weather delay of 15 to 20 minutes. So a 15 to 20 minute weather delay is coming. We're going to pause. We're going to stay right here, but we'll go on mute as we wait this out. This is officially a weather delay. But the one thing that I was going to note about this Regulator team is that by power ranking, according to USSSA, this is the #1 team in the nation in 14C. So Drive has one victory against them and one loss against them. And the third game of this is coming up. But we're looking at some top 14C talent. Definitely a little bit tougher when we start playing B teams, and we won't even get into A teams and open. But nonetheless, from a C standpoint, these are two highly rated C teams that can play well here. So we're going to pause. We're going to leave the video stream on, but we'll pause here. And then we will get back at it as we learn a little bit more from the weather standpoint. This is Oklahoma Drive Softball. We might just get this thing underway. It's not been raining for about 6 or 7 minutes now. And the radar does not look good, though. I'll say that. But we're going to try to get this game underway. The field being wet is going to be a factor. Looks like we're going to get this game underway. And as I suspected, we are going to be the home team due to being the higher seed. Clock just started, so I'm guessing it'll be 1:49. 60-minute time limit. I thought it would be 65, but it's 60 minutes. So we'll be going until about 2:49. I'm going to give you the defensive alignment as I understand it. Everybody's been a little bit slow getting out to their spots. In the circle, pitching, Bella. Behind the plate, catching is Mia. Taylor at first, Maya at second. Turbo at shortstop, Tinley at third. Helena in left, Natalie in center, and Tessa in right. That's the defensive alignment here for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Oklahoma Regulators. The winner moves on to what was a 5:15 scheduled contest. The loser is out. And looking at the radar just a little while ago, we've got a small window. I'm not so sure that anything after that is going to play out much. But we'll see how this plays out. No matter what, for the next 56 minutes, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. Here we go. First pitch. Low for a ball, and we're underway in Hera. Next pitch from Bella. On the outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. This Regulator team can hit, so defense is going to be critical in this contest. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up foul and out of play. The count moves to 1-2. Good try by Spectator. Count moves to 1-2. Changeup just a little bit outside, evens the count at 2-2. Swung on, hit in the right center field for a hit. Nally picks it up, got to get it in. That ends up being a double. That's a leadoff double. Probably should have been held to a single, but not sure what the condition of that field is out in the outfield. It's turf on the infield, natural surface in the outfield. This runner on second can run. He's going to try to cause problems. On the base paths. Next pitch from Bella. Offered at. That's a strike. Ball gets away from Mia. Runner advances to third on the wild pitch. Counts 1-1. Fouled off to the right side, and it counts 1-2. So Bella with a 1-2 count. Swung on, hit on the ground to Tinley. Throws it to first. Gets the out at first, but a run does come in to score, and Regulators are on the board at 1-0. So one away. First pitch to the 3-hitter, right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering. Swung on and hit in the right center field for a hit. Bounces off Dadley, but gets it in. Holds her to a single. So a hard hit single up the middle. First pitch into the turf, gets away from Mia. Runner is able to advance to second on the wild pitch. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. The 0-1 hit on the end of the bat. And too much of a delay on the pickle. And runners now get to first and third on what's a fielder's choice. Should have just gotten the out. Just got to get an out here. Instead, there's runners on first and third with only one out, instead of a runner with two outs. Right down the middle for a strike. But against a team like Regulators, you can't give them extra outs. And we just gave them an extra out. You got to be able to execute the pickle if you're going to do it. Otherwise, get the out. That ball is going to be lifted right into right field for a hit. One run's in. A second run coming home to the plate. And now the runner's going to advance all the way to second on the throw. So 2 runs come in. Regulators up 3-0. And Drive needs to communicate. Because that second run that came in should have been an out. Instead, it's 3-0 and there's only 1 out still. And a runner on second base. First pitch drilled up the middle. Thankfully, it didn't hit Bella. Another runner's coming around to score. That's a single, and it's 4-0. We knew this Regulator team could hit, and they're doing just that here in the top of the first inning. Next batter, it slips out of Bella's hands and it hits the batter. So now runners on first and second. Still only 1 out. And Regulators have 4 on the board already. Very rough start for Drive here in this contest. That pitch is down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. That pitch gets away from Mia. That's a pass ball. Runners advance to second and third. And Drive right now is all sorts of discombobulated, as a single here will max out the inning at 6. 1-1. Down low. 2-1. Just inside 3-1. Down the middle for a strike. Brings the count full at 3-2. Drive needs an out. Right now. The 3-2. That's high. Bases are loaded. 1 away. Regulators already have 4 on the board here in the top of the first inning. They only scored 3 yesterday. First pitch up. This is the 9th batter of the inning to come in to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. It's 1-1. Swung on, hit on the ground. 1 out at home. So a fielder's choice gets the out at home. And there's 2 away. Still bases loaded, but now 2 away. That swung on and hit in the left field. Going to get all the way to the fence. That's going to be 6 runs. That's a 2-run double, and it's 6-0. That ends the inning. Drive has a mountain to climb. Go to the bottom of the first inning, down 6. We move into the bottom of the first inning, and there's plenty of wood to chop for Drive, down 6-0. Didn't even get 3 outs in that inning. So a very tough inning. We're going to lead off with Bella. First pitch swinging, and it's 0-1. Not the pitch she wants to swing at. We're going to build a lineup with you. Tinley's on deck. Next pitch, way high. It's 1-1. With a 6-run lead. That's drilled in the left center field for a hit. That's going all the way to the fence. That's at least a double. That's a double for Bella. That's exactly what Drive's going to need here in this contest. Everybody's going to have to hit. Everybody's going to have to get on base. Neely comes in as a courtesy runner. For Bella. Tinley in the box. That's high, ball 1. Having a 6-0 lead, I'm sure Regulators have a lot more flexibility with their pitching right now than they would have in a scoreless contest. Next offering outside is 2-0. As rough as that inning went, Drive's got some hot bats as well. And it's 3-0. Tinley doesn't need the help here. Way ahead in the count, 3-0. Right down the middle for a strike is 3-1. Looking all the way. Exactly what needed to happen there. Drilled in the left field. Caught. Nice catch by the left fielder. Getting out. 1 away. That was hard hit. That brings up Tessa. So Tessa comes up to the plate with Neely on second and one away. First pitch up high for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 to Tessa. Inside. That's 2-0. Turbo's on deck. Tessa looking for something she can drive into a gap. Takes a deep breath, steps it back into the box. That's going to drop for a hit. Tessa gets in safely with the hit. Neely's out at third. Took off way too late. So we get a single and Tessa gets a second, but there's 2 outs and still nobody in. First pitch to Turbo. Swung on and fouled off. That was way inside. Amazing that she even got contact with it. Down 6-0. Cannot give up outs. Cannot give free outs. And we've done some of both in the top of that, in the top and bottom half of the inning. So multiple hits, and the rain started again. But so far, only Tessa on base. Maya on deck. The 2-1. On the inside corner for a strike is 2-2. That pitch thrown inside, fouled. Good contact being made by the top 3 hitters. That one's popped up, drops harmlessly just in front of the backstop. Count remains at 2-2. Hit on the ground, and that's foul. Considered foul. When she caught it, the ball was already on the foul side of the line. That's why it's foul. So another 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Drive gets runners on but don't score. We move to the top of the second inning. Drive down 6-0. We have a few defensive alignment changes as we move into the top of the second inning. In the circle now is Maya. Tinley moves to second base. Bella moves to third. Everybody else stays in place. With 35 minutes left on the clock, 6 is already enough of a mountain to climb. Cannot give up much more, if any. I think we're finally ready to start the top of the second inning. First pitch from Maya slips off her finger. Question on the field right now about whether or not we've got somebody batting out of order. We're going to check on this to see where we are in the lineup. Guess that got cleared up. This is the right batter at the right time. That next pitch swung on and missed. Count moves to 1-1. Hit on the ground to Tinley. Picks it up. Throws to Taylor for the out, 1 away. It's going to bring the top of the lineup. First pitch, shows bunt, puts it down, but it's foul. So 0-1 on the fouled off attempted bunt. Next pitch. Pops it up to Turbo. It makes the out, 2 away. First pitch up high, it's 1-0. So a good start for Drive at the top of second inning, getting the first 2 out. That one's fouled off to the right side, evening the count at 1-1. Got to finish the inning. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to Bella, who picks it up, throws it across for the out. That's 3 outs. Drive gives up no runs, which is what they need. They move to the bottom of the second inning, down 6. So Maya comes to the plate in the bottom of the second inning, down 6-0. First pitch up high for a ball. We're underway. On deck is Taylor. Drive needs a bunch of runners at this point. That one's popped out of play. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and drilled over the head of the left fielder and to the fence. Maya's coming around and slides underneath the tag. That's a double that probably should have been an out. That ball was there at least 2 steps before Maya. Good job by Maya to slide in underneath the tag. All that sliding that was done during the rain delay came to pay off right there. That brings up Taylor. Taylor looking to drive Maya home. First pitch outside for a ball. It's 1-0. That pitch is drops. Almost like a sack bunt. Taylor's out at first, but wise move by Maya to run to third on contact. Too far for the shortstop to come and get it. She's at third with only one away. And Natalie and Ryan to follow. This Regulator team is challenged when the ball's hit hard. She shows bunt. Comes down. It's a strike because she didn't pull away. But Maya on the wild pitch does come in to score. It's now 6-1. So Drive gets on the board. Natalie showed bunt, but never pulled it back. That pitch almost hit her. It's 1-1. 2 pitches, both in the turf. It's 1-1. Drilled into left field. That's going to drop for a hit. Left fielder slipped, but she got in. Too big of a turn. And Natalie comes in safe. That's a single. Natalie shockingly got in. As they threw it in the second, Natalie slipped between the bases. Quickly got back to first. Thankfully, the throw was high, and she was able to slide in underneath the tag. So a 1-out single with 1 in. That brings Ryan to the plate. Drilled, but foul. Yesterday had a shot that went off the first baseman, and after all the throws were done, Ryan was able to get a little league home run with that. The 0-1 is high and outside. I don't know what we're doing, getting in a pickle again, but we need runners. Natalie gets back in on the pickle. She's still at first. Thank goodness. Coach Michael wants to have a word with the umpire. We'll figure out what this is here in a moment. Fans giving some feedback that's unnecessary at this point. Quick check. I'm guessing something about the fielders in the base path. Count stays at 1-1. We need runners, and we don't need to run ourselves out of the innings. Swung on late. Natalie went late. Not sure what's going on here. She continues. So it's 1-2. Natalie's still at first. That's strike 3. 2 away. That brings up Helena. Helena coming to the plate, trying to figure out which side she's going to bat from. Swung on and drilled down the right field line. That's a hit. Natalie's going to come around to score. Helena's around second. She's coming into third. That's a stand-up triple for Helena, where she wasn't really even sure what side of the plate she was going to hit off of. That's an amazing, amazing hit. Drilled down that line. It's now 6-2. And that brings up Bella. So Helena with a 2-out RBI triple. But that was smoked solid. Right down the line. Bella comes to the plate, and the first pitch is in the turf. And it's 1-0. With a runner on third. Drive needs another outright. That's right down the middle for a hit. Helena comes in to score. It's now 6-3. That brings up Tinley. Thankfully, we didn't run ourselves out of that inning. Look at the hits that have happened. First pitch of Tinley popped up, and second, there's 2 outs. So that's the end of the inning. Drive scores. Drive scores 3. We move to the top of the 3rd inning. Regulators up 6-3. Down 6-3 with 20 minutes to go. Did a quick warm-up, and we're ready to go. No defensive changes out in the field. Maya starts to work her 2nd inning. Defense needs to continue to play strong. Bats are coming alive. 6-3. First ball right to Maya. Little Sports Center moment for her. Nice play by Maya to get that first out. 1 away. She reached the glove out. Made a nice snag. 1 away. First pitch swung on and missed for a strike. That caught the umpire in the toe. All right. According to the umpire, it was foul off the bat and the glove. Batter didn't hit anything. It was just inside. All right. Looks like the umpire is going to be okay. That's good. It's 0-1. Next pitch. Inside. Umpire's toe is safe on that pitch. It's 1-1. The 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 1-2. That's up high. 2-2. Swung on, fouled off to the left side. Count stays at 2-2. And 2-2. Popped up in the air. It's in play. It's in play. It's in play. It's in play. Taylor gets the out. 2 away. Good job by Taylor. Stay with it. There's 2. First pitch, change up, almost hit her. She didn't move 1 inch. It's 1-0. Next pitch up high, it's 2-0. Really need to clean this up real quick. That went off her elbow. So she takes one off the elbow. With 2 away. One thing of note, in the last game, there was a lot of discussion about why we didn't start another inning. Apparently the rule here at TNT Park is that another inning will not start if the clock has less than 5 minutes. So we've essentially got 10 minutes left to finish this inning, bat, and then have another inning. First pitch hit on the ground to Tinley, who throws to Taylor for the out. That ends the inning. They get a runner on board, but drive holds them. They go to the bottom of the third inning down 6-3. Tessa comes up to the plate in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch in the turf. It's 1-0. Tessa got a single last time up. The 1-0. Down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. On the outside corner for a strike. It's now 1-2. Tessa apparently waiting for a particular pitch. Not sure what that pitch is. She's got to protect now at 1-2. That's high. 2-2. Tessa facing a 2-2 count. Driven up the middle for a base hit. Solid leadoff single for Tessa. And Tessa's aboard to lead off the bottom of the third inning. That brings up Turbo. Everybody's got a hit now. First pitch of Turbo. Swung on the ground. Hit the third. She's safe. Fielder's choice to second base. Tessa slid in before the ball got there. Fans don't agree, but that's what the umpires are for. There's runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. That brings up Maya. It was a slow roller to third. that the third baseman had to run up and get. First pitch. Down in the turf. It's 1-0. Popped up in the air, in the right field. It's infield fly, so the batter's out automatically, 1 away. That's going to bring up Taylor. Need line drives here. Now pop up in the infield is an automatic out. Drilled in the right field for a hit. Tessa's going to need to come around to score. Slide, Tessa. So Taylor drives in a run with a single. She advances a second. Turbo gets to third, but slid past the bag according to the umpire, and the tag was still on. Fans chanting for, some of them calling for a makeup call here. But we've got, looks to be a situation where Turbo might have slid off the bag. And she's, after further review, she's called safe.
No way.
That one goes the way of drive. So,
You saw what I saw. There's no way you missed that.
No, you missed. Why'd you have to talk about it?
so that brings Natalie to the plate.
She did. All right, let's go.
One out. Runners on second and third. One in.
Let's go, Adley.
It's now 6-4. First pitch swung on and missed for a strike. It's 0-1. Next pitch bounces in. Count evens at 1-1. The Regulators currently on their heels after getting a 6-0 lead. Now trying to hang on. That ball is driven into right field for a hit. It gets past the right fielder. It's going all the way to the fence. Natalie's coming around second and on her way to third, but she's going to need to slide. She's going to come home. Come on home. And it's tied at 6. That's a triple. So Ryan comes to the plate with a 6-6 tie and only one out here in the bottom of the third inning. It's a brand new ball game. After 6 runs at the top of the first inning, drive is scratched back. First pitch low and inside. It's 1-0. A strong comeback by Drive as they have clawed their way back with timely hits. That's right down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Natalie at third. A ball gets away. There's a chance she's going to come and score. And with 6 minutes left on the clock, A run here might end the game. Now 5. That swung on and missed late. It's 2-2. Coach Michael giving Ryan plenty of feedback and encouragement here. So Ryan facing a 2-2 count. Swung and hit on the ground to second. The out's at first, but Natalie scores. And it's now 7-6. Drive. Great job by Ryan to make contact and drive in a run, and now drives ahead in this contest by a score of 7-6. Helena comes to the plate. 4 minutes left on the clock. First pitch. Low and outside. It's 1-0. Bella's on deck. The 1-0. Swung on and missed wildly. It's 1-1. Helena had an RBI triple last at bat. Looking to get on again. A little bit ahead of it. Count moves to 1-2. She stepped out. She stepped out of the batter's box. So she stepped out. So Helena's out. That ends the inning. Drive scores 4.
What, from you complaining?
I guess we move on to the 4th inning. 2 minutes left on the clock. And Drive needs to get 3 defensive outs here without giving up a run to end this contest. They've scratched their way back to a 7-6 lead. Remember, this is by power rank, this is the #1 team in the nation in 14C. First pitch, fouled out of play, 0-1. Hit on the ground, foul. That's 0-2. So an 0-2. So an 0-2 pitch coming. On the inside corner for strike 3. And there's one away. First pitch, next batter up high, 1-0. Next pitch Down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. The winner of this contest has a game scheduled somewhere after 5:15. Swung on a miss for strike two. The changeup executed perfectly there. A little bit low. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike three, and there's two away. Only two away. I don't know why the team's celebrating right now. Needs to get one more defensive out. Time has expired.
No pressure, baby. Have fun, baby.
First pitch up high. Drive is now one defensive out away from ending this contest after giving up 6 runs in the top of the first inning. Coach is telling the batter that she should have taken that one. The 2-0. Swung on and hit in the air. That dropped for a hit. Just inside the fair line, along the right field line. And that's a hit. Runners at first and second, runners at first with 2 away, and Drive needing one defensive out. First pitch, swung on, hit in the left field. That gets down for a hit. It's going to have to get in. That's going to be an RBI double with an out at third. So the score is tied. The fans starting to get a little bit out of hand here. Not happy with the umpiring. And that's an out. So the score is tied at 7 on the RBI double, but that ends the inning. We move into the bottom of the 4th inning. The score is tied at 7. We move into the bottom of the 4th inning. Time has expired. If Drive can score 1 run, they move on in the elimination bracket. The top of the order is coming to the plate in the form of Bella, Tinley, Tessa, and then Turbo. But we are tied at 7 An amazing comeback by Drive after giving up 6 runs in the top of the first inning. First pitch to Bella. Outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Outside 2-0. I think we're at 3-0. Somebody just fell back here. Fouled away. Swung at ball 4. 3-1. Not sure what happened. Somebody fell backwards on their chair here at TNT Ballpark. Sorry. Popped out. 1 away. Cannot give up outs.
Good job, Aubrey.
We swung at ball 4. And now instead of a runner on first with nobody out, base is empty and 1 away. Tinley comes to the plate. Looking to get on board and give a chance to Tessa. First pitch down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Up high. Count evens at 1-1. On the outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Fouled. A changeup that Tinley held up just long enough to stay alive. Count stays at 1-2. The fact that Drive's even in this position right now is a testament to itself. A lot of timely hitting. The 1-2. Hit on the ground, just foul. Just foul at third base. We'll do it again. So Tinley with a 1-2 count. Dribbled on the ground to short. She bobbles it. That's going to be a hard hit single. That's going to put Tinley on base with Tessa coming to the plate. Tessa comes to the plate with Tinley at first. Hit on the ground at first. That's going to put a runner at second. So Tessa's out. Tinley goes to second. And Turbo needs to come through with a hit. That's driven into center field and caught. That ends the inning. We're going to extra innings. In 3 contests against Regulators, Drive has scored 16 runs, Regulators have scored 16 runs. We go into extra innings, and in extra innings, a runner starts on second, and I believe there's nobody out.
Cheryl, we want 0 with ITV? 0 out? First one. First one, 0.
All right. We got from the tournament director the rules. In extra innings here, you start with a runner on second and 1 out. Runner at second and 1 out is how we're going to start this. Got to get outs. First pitch, foul to the backstop. 0-1. So in 3 contests, both Drive and Regulators have scored 16 runs against each other. Doesn't get any closer than this. 7-7 here in this one. Swung on, hit in the air to Tinley, who gets the out. And there's 2 away. That's going to bring the leadoff batter. Now it brings the leadoff batter. First pitch up high, gets away from Mia, and that puts the runner 60 feet away. Going to have to make an out on the field. On the inside, 2-0. Tense times here at TNT Ballpark in this elimination game matchup against Drive. Hit on the ground by Taylor, who gets the out at first to end the inning. Nice job by Taylor to stay with it. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Turbo will be on second. That's going to be a problem. 1 out. And Drive will need just to get Turbo across to win this contest. So Maya comes to the plate. Taylor behind her. Turbo at second. Tie score at 7-7. First pitch down low for a ball. It's 1-0. Last thing we want to do is run ourselves out of this inning with a runner on second. Driven into right field. She's safe. She's safe. That tag, that goes as a sac fly. And that tag, the ball was wide of third base, and Turbo was able to slide to the other side of the base, avoiding the tag. So 2 down. On the outside corner for a strike. Taylor in the box. Turbo at third. Pass ball may mean She's coming home. Hit on the ground. Up the middle. She gonna be, and she gets the out. Fans are all hyped. They're all pissed off. But we're tied at 7-7. Regulator fans have not been happy in this contest. So I presume we're going to another inning of this. 1 out, runner on second. This time the runner on second for Regulators is their leadoff batter. Whereas runner at second for drive will be Taylor. So we move into the 6th inning. Seven. Drive gave up 6 runs without even finishing the inning in the top of the 1st inning and clawed their way back. Actually had a 7-6 lead at one point. First pitch tipped, foul. It's 0-1. Skies have cleared up. Next pitch, fouled, out of play. Count moves to 0-2. Tense times here at the plate. Got to have good defense with a speedy runner at second. The 0-2. Inside. 1-2. One, two. Up high, gets away from Mia. Runner advances to third. Two count. On the outside corner for strike 3, and there's 2 away. A much needed strikeout, and now they got to get out at first or get an out in the field without letting that runner at third cross home. First pitch. Nice job by Mia. 1-0. That's hit in the air to Natalie, who makes the play. That ends the inning. Great job by Natalie. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's tied at 7.
Wow!
27 for 6.
Wow! They don't need her. Yikes. Yikes.
So let's set up the table.
So she starts on third now?
Let's. So Brindley is going to sub in for Taylor at second base. Natalie and Ryan are due up in this inning. 1 run ends the ball game. By the rules, Taylor can come in after this inning, but Brindley would be done for the game. First pitch, Natalie. Swung on, hit in the air.
Watch her! Watch her!
And there's 2 away. Mia's coming to the plate. Hit on the ground, it's short. And out at first. That ends the inning. We're moving to a 7th inning. We're moving to the 7th inning. Still tied at 7.
Six is coming back in for 27. 27's dead.
So let's set the table again. One out. Runner on second. A back and forth contest. And now has us in the 7th inning. First pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-0. Got to maintain defense. The 1-0. Hit on the ground, foul. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for a strike. Gets away from Mia. Runner's able to advance to third. Let's just call it a lot of encouragement to the batter. The 1-2. Just outside. Count goes to 2-2. Drive crowd wanted a strike. That was outside. It's 2-2. Swung on, fouled. Count remains at 2-2. No matter the outcome here, this has been an outstanding contest. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. A 3-2 payoff pitch. Fouled back to the backstop. Count stays at 3-2. Drive will get an at bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Three-two. Popped in the air. Out of play. We're going to do it again. Another 3-2 pitch. Popped in the air. Call it. Caught by Turbo. 2 away. So 2 away. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's now 0-2. The 0-2. Just outside. It's 1-2. It's outside. There may be some controversial calls on the base paths, but behind the plate it's been pretty steady. The 1-2. Fouled back to the backstop. Count stays at 1-2. Two-two. That pitch was outside. Oh, everybody thought that was a strike, including the batter. Just not the umpire. 3-2. Popped in the air. Who's going to get it? It drops for a hit. That ball dropped in the outfield for a single. Regulators take an 8-7 lead. But furthermore, the batter's able to run to second because nobody was covering the bag. Tessa was looking for somebody to throw the ball to, and nobody was covering the bag. So there's a runner on second. The 2 outs. First pitch, down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Drive now knows they have to score at least 1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That was a seeing eye single that was popped up into no man's land perfectly. Just inside, it's 1-1. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them, but you got to be aware of who's on the base paths. On the outside corner for strike 2. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that ends the inning. Regulators score 1. Regulators score 1, and we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Drive down 8-7. Mia should be the runner that goes to second base. We'll have one out, and we'll have Helena and Bella due up in the inning. Again, after this contest, the winner has a 1-game break and then plays at the game directly following that. No, I take that back. There's 2 games before they play again. Helena comes to the plate. Shows a bunt. But foul. It's 0-1. So Elena facing an 0-1 count. Shows bunt again. And it's 0-2. So Elena down in the count, 0-2. Mia at second. Gonna have to swing the bat now. That's low. Don't know what was going on. Mia was halfway between the bases. Again, we've got to get smarter mentally on the base paths. That ball got past the catcher. Should have been at third. Instead, she was halfway and then ran back to second. The 1-2. That's low. Bounces in the dirt. Count goes to 2-2. Trying to stay away from Helena. As she drilled an inside pitch down the right field line earlier in the contest. The 2-2. Drilled in the right field for a hit. Mia. Back, Mia! She's safe. That's a hit. Mia's at third. Helena's all the way to second. There's only one out, and Bella's at the plate. Now a single could win the contest. So only one out. Bella at the plate just needs to drive it somewhere. Drill to the right center field for a hit. One run is in. Helena's coming around third. And that's the game. Drive comes back to win with a 2 RBI single and wins the contest by a 9-8 score. An improbable comeback as they come back from 6-0 down in the first inning to win 9-8. Great comeback by Drive in this contest. Drive comes back somewhere after 5:15, probably closer to 6:30 at this point, to play this contest. But now on the season, Drive is 2-1 against the Oklahoma Regulators, the number 1 team in the nation on USSSA 14C. Good job by Drive to come back after being down 6-0. We'll see you sometime after 5:15. This is Oklahoma Drive Softball.